Hello, this is Frida. Welcome to my channel. For today's tutorial, I will be using Nako Luxe Minoche Baby. Okay, it is about 100 gram. I do not know how many, how much yarn I will be using, so please bear with me while I do the tutorial. It is 35 polyamide, 65 premium, and it's, I believe it's a 3-weight yarn. So you can find any yarn from your local store to match this yarn. It's 100 gram, the yarn that I am using. And it's a pink color, and the color, if you want to go and purchase it from hobium.com, I believe they're on Etsy, not hobium.com, but on Etsy they are selling this particular yarn, and the color of the yarn is 704423. Okay, and it's a pink, very super soft yarn, and it's about 340 meter, so just over that 300 and over 350, I believe, yards, more than that. Okay, for this yarn I am going to be using the crochet hook that it says on the label. On the label it says a 2mm crochet hook here, but I just grabbed my 2.20mm crochet hook and see how it's going to go with this yarn. Okay, I just want to show you a trick. I grabbed one of my biggest crochet hook that I have in the set, and it's a 6mm. So I am going to chain with this crochet hook, so it would be easier. About 78 stitches. Okay, so crochet, and I will meet you at the end when we crochet the 78 stitches. And here what I'm showing you is a trick that your chains won't get twisted. You just go into the first chain, and you know what, I'm gonna go into the onto the second chain just to be secure, because you know, just if it gets unraveled, you never know. You never know. Okay, so this is how I do it, and this way your yarn won't get twisted. Okay, so I'll meet you when you chain 78 stitches. Just to show you, just continue chaining, nothing weird about it. Just secures it, and you don't have to worry about getting twisted. So I have chain total of 78 chains, and then I'm just going to full slip it like this, and ta-da! That's all to it. So on the same chain, okay, I'm going to go back to my regular crochet hook because that's pretty big. Okay, so I'm going to go on to the same, and I'm going to make a single crochet just like this. And this is how it looks like so far. I'm just checking. Okay, maybe I should weave this while I go. Yeah, let's do it that way, so I don't have to worry about weaving this end. Or maybe that would be my, yeah, I'll leave it. So this would be my marker, that's the beginning of the dress. Okay, just like this. Okay, so we are starting the dress, and with the shell, I'm going to chain 1 chain, and then I am going to go yarn over, and then 1, 2, I'm going to skip 2 on the third between these two here. I'm going to, between the V's, I'm going to make a single crochet. Double crochet, sorry. Chain 1, again, and make another double crochet on the same chain. Chain 1. I think this crochet hook is a bit small because it's splitting. That's how I know it's small. So I did a chain 1, another double crochet, chain 1, and another double crochet. Okay, so chain 1, skip 2, 1, 2. On the third, make a single crochet. Okay, they're always chains. Another chain 1, skip 2. On the third, make a double crochet. So we're always skipping 2, just to give you an idea, and then we're always chaining 1 after each single crochet or double crochet we make. And on the shells, we make total of four double crochet, sorry. And then after each single crochet, I make a chain. Again, yeah, I'm going to change. This is how I understand. This is my second trick to you guys, that I am giving you my ideas. This is a 2.2, so what I'm going to go is I'm going to change my crochet hook to a bigger because it's splitting. That's how I understand. That's how I know that it is too small. It's too small. So I grab my 2.5. Let's try with this and see, because I don't want this dress to be huge, right? Like the shells. I want to have it delicate. That's my idea of. So I skip 2 again. So 1, 2 on the third. I make a single crochet. Okay, chain 1. And this is how it looks like. It's a shell stitch. With the shell stitch, we're making a dress. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, again, skip 2. Did I chain my 1? Yes, always chain your 1 chain. Okay, chain 1. Then I just continue crocheting like this. So I'll meet you at the end, and we'll start the second row of the dress. Okay, so I went around and I have total of 12 shells. Okay, just to give you an idea, this is how it looks like. And this dress that I am crocheting would be suitable for newborn to 3 months. It depends on the baby. If it's a premier baby, tiny baby, it can, go up to 6 months. It depends on the baby. So what I did is I did my last shell and I did a single crochet. And so what I am going to do is on the single crochet, I'm going to chain total of 4 chains. So 2, 3, 4. So this would be considered as 1 double crochet. On the same, I am going to make 3 more double crochets, and there would be 1 chain between. So I'm creating this shell again, but there's chains in between because it's going to be a dress. Therefore, there's chains in the middle. That's the trick of this to create this pattern. So with this double crochet, I have total of 4. I'm going to chain 1, and I'm going to jump in the middle where the shell is. So in the middle between the 2 double crochets, I'm going to make a single crochet. Again, chain 1, and I am going to jump where the single crochet is. Remember, on the previous row we did the shell and the single crochet and the shell. So on that, between that middle of that single crochet, I am going to create 4 double crochets and 1 chains in the middle. So this row is going to be repeating the first row. So nothing different. 4 double crochets, 1 chain in the middle, and then single crochet on top of the valley. Okay, so we go in the middle. So I will let you crochet like this all the way, and on the third row I will meet you at the beginning of the third row. Okay, so I'm almost ending the second row, and I'm joining with a slip stitch where the 3 chains are, just like this. And I am going to use this technique to move. It's going to be a slip stitch. Okay, going to chain 1, then I'm going to make a single crochet. Okay, from here I'm going to chain 1, and here where the single crochet is, okay, on this third row we're going to increase the double crochets from 4 to 5, and again 1 chain in the middle, so our dress is getting bigger the more we crochet from top down. Okay, so 4 and then the 5th one. And then this is all we do on this row. Chain 1, we jump in the middle, then we make a single crochet. We chain 1 and then we jump where the single crochets, and then we do the shell stitch with 5 double crochets and 1 chain in the middle. Okay, so I will let you crochet this row and I'll meet you at the end to join the 4th row. Okay, so I'm about to join. I did my 5 double crochets, so I'm going to chain 1. Remember we did the chain, so I'm going to do a slip stitch, single crochet on that chain, and then I am going to chain 1, and here where the single crochet is, I am going to make a total of 6 double crochets and 1 chain between on each. So 3, 4, 5, and then 6. As you can see now, our double crochets are increased to 6. 2, 4, 6. Okay, again I'm going to do my single crochet, and I'm going to go in between the 3rd double crochet and make a single crochet. Chain 1 and jump where the single crochet is, and again going to crochet total of 6 double crochets. And just to let you know, I have changed to 3mm crochet hook because my yarn was splitting like crazy, and I feel more comfortable crocheting with the 3. Okay, so continue crocheting all the way to the end, and we will start, we will join the row and start a new row. Okay, so I'm almost done the 4th row, and I am going to start on the 5th row. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be the last. So I did my single crochet. I'm going to chain 1, I already did, and I am going to make 5 double crochets on this last one here. Okay, just to show you. So 2, 4, 6. This would be the last. So 1, 2, chain 1, 3, chain 1, 4, chain 1, 5, chain 1, let's see how many, 2, 4, 5, and then chain 1, 6, chain 1. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so here in the between, I'm going to make a single crochet, and I'm going to chain 1, and then I'm going to make another single crochet. You know what, I'm going to chain 2. I think 1 is not enough. So on this row, the only changes we're doing is single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 1, and then skip here and here, make again total of 6 double crochets and 3 chains in the middle, just like that. That's the only change we're doing. Is when we come here, we're going to make a single crochet, 1, 2, 3, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet on the same. So we're going to be dividing the body parts. Okay, So I'm going to continue crocheting because there's lots of crocheting to be done on this row. 6 double crochets on each shell and 1 chain in the middle. 5, 6, chain 1, jump here, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet on the same spot, chain 1, and then go all the way around, continuing on. And I'll meet you at the end when we're dividing the body parts. Okay, so far this is how it looks like. Okay, so now we're going to divide our body parts. So remember, this is where we started. So what I'm going to do is, okay, right here on this, I'm going to put a marker in the middle. Okay, so I'm going to skip 1, 2, and on the third, I'm going to put another marker, just like this in the middle. I am going to skip 2, 1, 2 shells, and on the third, 1, 2, 3, I'm going to put my marker. Again, I'm going to skip 1, 2, and on the third, I'm going to put my marker. Okay, so this way we're going to be dividing our body parts. Okay, just like this. Just to give you an idea. And this is how it looks like. So this would be the front, let's say, or let's do it this way. This would be the front, this would be the back, and this would be the underarm. These two would be the arm area. Okay, so I'm going to continue crocheting and I'm going to join the arms, and then we're going to go from there. Okay, so I am going to, I already chained 1, and I'm going to jump where I did the, going to do 6 double crochets and 1 chain in between. Just like this. So 3, 4, 5, and 6. Going to single crochet and jump, single where between the 6, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. So I will meet you here because I have to do a bit of crocheting, and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm at where the marker is. I did my shell, 6 double crochets, 3, 6, and then I'm jumping here. I chain 1, jumped where, single crochet, chain 2, and then single crochet. Okay, so here I wanted to do the sleeve area here, but unfortunately it didn't work. Looks like I dropped my marker. Or make this the front. Yeah, so this, well, one of this is going to be the front. So I'm going to chain total of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I am going to jump 2 shells in the middle, and I'm going to jump here where the shell stitch is. So between, I'm going to make a single crochet, 2 chain, and then make another single crochet. Chain 1, jump here, and then continue making the double crochets, 6 double crochets and 1 chain. just like this. Okay, and I'll be right back. So we'll continue, and I'll meet you right here. Okay, so I am at the second part where I'm going to divide the body part, the sleeve area. So I'm just going to do a single crochet in the middle, and then chain 2, and then make another single crochet. Okay, so I'm going to chain total of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to jump where the marker is, all the way here. Make a single crochet, 2 chain, and then make another single crochet, chain 1, and I'm going to continue crocheting all the way, and I'll meet you here. So we're going to be crocheting the sleeve areas. So far we have divided the body parts, and this is how it looks like. Doesn't this look nice? I fell in love with this. Oh my goodness. You can even make one for yourself. You just need to work on the chains, and then go on from there. Just measure one of your tops. If I make one, I will do a tutorial. So stay tuned. There's so many things to make. Crochet. Okay, so I have come where the underarm is. I did my 6 double crochets and 1 chain in the middle. So I did my 1 chain. I just did it right now. So in the middle, I'm gonna go and do a single crochet, just right in the middle, and then chain 2. So I'm creating a nest for the shell stitch, just like this. And then I'm gonna chain 1. And that's all I'm doing. And then I'm going to continue doing 6 double crochets and 1 chain in the middle. So I will let you do the crocheting on the same here. When you come here in the middle, you are going to do your 6 double crochets. In the middle, you're going to do 1 single crochet, chain 2, 1 single crochet. And when you come here, you're going to do your 6 double crochets, just like this. And I'll meet you where we're joining, which would be here somewhere. Okay, so I have joined and started a new row. On this row, we're going to increase our double crochets from 6 to 7. So we're going to chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, single chain 2 single crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and then chain 1, and then start increasing to 7. Chain 1 between. So our dress is getting bigger the more we're crocheting it towards from top to down. Six, and then 7. That's the only difference that we're going to be doing on this row. So continue crocheting, and I will meet you at the end to start a new row. And on that row, we're going to make something different as well. And this is how it looks like so far, the underarm. Okay, and I'll meet you at the beginning where we started. Just follow where your yarn is, the end of your yarn. Okay, so again, I have finished this row. I love YouTube, don't you do either? Don't you love YouTube either? It's like, oh my goodness, ding, we're done. Ding, we're done the row. But yeah, unfortunately, it's not in real life. Anyways, so I did my last 7 double crochets and 1 chain in the middle. So the change that we're going to do is, when we look at the 7 double crochet on the following row, what we're going to do, the difference is just put your finger on the 2 double crochets. Okay, so what we're going to do is, here on this one, we're going to make a single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and without chaining or anything, we're going to jump to the next double crochet, chain 2, single crochet we're making, and then another single crochet. Okay, so this way we're creating 2 more nests for the following row. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to jump here, and I'm going to make my double crochet just like this. I'm going to make my 7 double crochet. So lots of double crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, and chain 1, of course, 6, 7. Just to be precise, let's count again. 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay, chain 1, again, jump, put your finger where the 2 double crochets are. It's hard to see, I know, it's like a shell, it's like a fan. Okay, so put your finger and just jump right here and make a single crochet, chain 2, and then on the same spot make another single crochet, jump to the next double crochet, make a single crochet, chain 2, and on the same one make another. So we created 2 more nests for the following row. Okay, chain 1. So continue crocheting like this all the way around, and I'll meet you at the beginning when we're doing the increases for the following row. Okay, I kept on crocheting and I noticed, oh my goodness, I'm at the joint. Goes so fast. Okay, so far this is where we started, just to point that out. So I did my last 2 nests. I'm calling these nests N-E-S-T-S, like there's more than one. Okay, so on here what I'm going to do is, as you can see, I did my last, and here I am going to do total of 5 double crochets instead of 7. Now we're doing total of 5 double crochets. Okay, so chain 1 in between. So 3, 4, chain 1, and then 5. Chain 1 and go to the next one. On this nest, I'm going to do a single crochet, just like this. Chain 2 and then make another one. Chain 1, and here, oh, actually this was not the joint. I do apologize. Let's see what I did. Let me just go back and check. I think I made a mistake here. Blah, blah. Let's go back and check. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I had to go back and figure what was I doing. Okay, so on this row we did 5 double crochet, and we're just continuing on doing what we see on the nests here. But when we come to the shell stitch, chain 1, so again we create 2 more nests just like this. So we put our finger on the 2 and we jump here, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet on the same, go to the next one, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 1, and then when we jump here we do 5 double crochets on the first one, chain 1, chain 1, chain 1, so 4, 5, chain 1, jump here, do a single crochet, chain 2, do a single crochet, chain 1, then put your finger, this is how I do it better, go and jump here, so we create 2 nests on each. So continue crocheting and I will meet you at the beginning here. And as you can see, the dress is becoming bigger and bigger, wider, let's say it that way, wider, and it's getting longer. Okay, so I'm back where we started again. I did my 5 double crochet with the chain, and then single crochet 2 chain, single crochet 1 chain. So here on this row, what I'm going to do is, remember how we started? So on the between, I'm going to do a single crochet. I'm going to chain 1 and jump here, and then make 5 double crochets, just like this. That's how we did it at the beginning. Three, 4, and then the 5th one. Chain 1, make a single crochet on the first nest that we created, chain 1, and then make 5 double crochets, chain 1 between. Just like this. Oops, technical difficulties. Okay, it happens because I'm taping. Okay. So 5 double crochets, chain 1, and then come in here, and then make a double crochet in between. So on this row, this is all we're doing. So continue. So what you see is what you do on each, and after this, you crochet as long as you want your dress to be. Like I said, this is for a baby. So, and this is how it looks like. It's gonna go longer. It's gonna be like a ballerina. Nice, eh? Oh my goodness, I can't believe how it's turned. I fell in love with this. I always like anything with the shell stitch. And when I saw this dress, I said, oh my goodness, I'm going to make this, and I'll put it on my YouTube channel. And I hope you liked it, as I was so excited when I saw this. So continue crocheting. That's all you do. You do single crochet, and then on the next nest you do the shell stitch. That's all you do, and you crochet as long as you want. I'm going to try to crochet to finish this yarn. Maybe it would be too much, I don't know, but yeah, because the inside is pretty empty right now. So I guess one ball is going to be enough for a baby dress. But if you want to make one for yourself, oh my goodness, oh, it would be great, wouldn't it be, for an adult? I am planning to do that one day, so I will make a tutorial for grown-ups. Okay, so I'll see you back when I make this as long as I can. Ta-da! I just finished the dress. Doesn't this look nice? It's so cute. Okay, so what I did is I crocheted as for average baby between 0 to 6 months, depending how big the baby is. So there's, from the beginning to down, there's about 20 rows. And when you count the rows, you go like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you count it like that. So that is 20 rows. And when you measure it from up to here, it is about, I would say about 9 inches long. So that would be about 23 centimeter. And when you look at the chest, it is about 7, almost 7 inches. So that would be about 18 inches. So it is pretty average dress. So this is how you crochet this lovely baby dress, princess dress. So I am planning to make for an adult, like I said earlier, and I just need to figure out how many chains and how many shells to create the, from the top down to crochet. But I will not make it wide like this. I'm planning to make it go straight. If If you're plus size like I am, then maybe make it wide like this and then go on. But this part would be longer than compared for a baby, of course. So I just need to figure out and then get the measurements and create a crochet top. I'm sure you guys would like me to do a tutorial for that, but I don't know when yet because I have a couple of tutorials that I have in mind. Just need to have them finish and then go on from there. So I hope you like this tutorial. It's for a baby, and then if you want to make it for a, I don't know, 1-year-old and over, I would just advise you to use a thicker yarn, and then just continue what we did. 78 chains, and then I believe it was 12, just go back, I can't remember, I think it was 12 shells that we did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, well, we increased here, so don't count because it's wider, right? So yeah, I would just advise you to use a bigger hook, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, and then just use a thicker yarn to crochet, and just use your judgment. I would say to create this dress, it's about 6 multiple of 6 chain, yeah, when you count it, because we skipped 2, and then I think so 12, 24. I would say multiple of 6, so you can just use your judgment and measure one of your kids if you want to make it for your kid, for your daughter, and then go on from there. I don't know, I haven't planned for any other bigger size, but this is, like I said, this is between 0 to 6 month old. And like I said, if you use a thicker yarn, a bigger crochet hook, it would be bigger, of course. Yeah, and again, thank you very much for watching my tutorials, and share it with your family and friends. And if you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. And then go from there, and happy crocheting!